to donate. $100 are going to be matched by David Chilton. And you touched on this, but this idea that we're in it together too. What hits home for you?
Well, we are. I mean, we're really all in it together, not just on a national basis, but everywhere. We've got to start thinking more and more that way. Again, we've got a lot of people who are down on their luck right now. And a lot of times there is luck involved. I've never met anybody in life luckier than I've been. Great health, I've had phenomenal parents. It's easy when you get all the breaks I do, but not everybody's got them. So we have to reach out and try to make a difference. The food banks are a very important part of the community. A lot of people are relying on them. Again, at this time of year, we all have to think along those ways and build habits we hope that last throughout the next 12 months. So it really is a good event today. I mean, look at the number of people here right now, the number of people touring the building, bringing food for the food banks. It's amazing.
It's all part of our CBC community. Thank you so much,
Yes,
David.
thank you.
Part of our Dragon's Den community as well.
Lions Den would be interesting. That'd be more like Kevin. That's just Kevin.
Cheryl McKay is going to introduce us to someone right now.
Thank you, Mark. And throughout the show, we're checking in with food banks around the province. And Peter Sinclair is the Executive Director of the Loaves and Fishes Community Food Bank in Nanaimo. Peter, welcome to you.
Thank you so much.
Now, what sort of need are you seeing right now in the community in Nanaimo?
It really is unprecedented. In Nanaimo, we have served over 5,300 different people in 2012. And so when you look at the population in Nanaimo, that works out to 1 in 20 people have used our services. And a third of them are children. So it really is staggering. There's a great need. The good thing is the community has been very supportive of us.
Now, is there what you would call a typical food bank client in Nanaimo?
There really isn't. They run from young infants to old seniors, to people who are employed, people who are unemployed, people with mental health issues, addictions. There really isn't a typical food bank client. Every week we get people coming in the door who say, I never thought it would come to this. So there really isn't a standard person that needs the food bank. It could be any one of us.
Which I think addresses the next thing I'm going to talk to you about, and that's the theme this year, this in this together. What sort of meaning does that phrase have for you, Peter?
I see it in a couple of ways. First, on an individual basis, when someone in our community is hungry, that's a responsibility of each one of us in the community to make sure that they have something to eat. And how we do that as individuals is we come together in organizations, whether they be our churches, whether they be our food banks, whether they be our government, to say that we're going to make a difference. So when we come together as an organization, we are in it together with other organizations in the community that are serving people. And so we at Loaves and Fishes in Nanaimo work hard to build partnerships with the other agencies in town that are serving people in need. When we take it up another level to the provincial, we're in it together. And so when I started as executive director in Nanaimo, I toured other food banks to find out what are best practices, what are people doing that's working really well. And I was very fortunate to see an innovative program they had in Kamloops, see a software system that they had in Surrey, and we're able to bring those things to Nanaimo because we are in this together. So.
Peter, thank you so much for being here today, and all the best.
My pleasure.
That is Peter Sinclair, Executive Director of the Loaves and Fishes Community Food Bank in Nanaimo. And just a reminder for listeners, you can specify where you would like your donations to go. And if you want to help out in your community, we can help make that happen. The pledge line is now 866-226-4642, and in the Lower Mainland, 604-662-6470. You can also go online to cbc.ca/pc and check out the donate now.